When I was in high school, I used to be like mid-level popular. Like everybody would know me no matter what year you were in. I was a part of like the popular guys. That was my friend group. If I had to do the rankings, I would probably be like top 5 in the group. A lot of people were looking at me, looking up to me. You already know what I mean. One of the days I was just chilling on my lunchtime and I was just listening to some music. For some context, I'm black, so majority of the guys that I used to chill with, they were also black as well. So you already knew if somebody does something funny or stupid, you're already gonna get put on blast. It's not bullying, it's just part of the culture. But anyways, I was listening to music, and back then AirPods did not exist. This was like 2016, 2017. So I was wearing wires. And unfortunately for me, I don't know what happened, but my wires somehow disconnected and the music just kept playing out of my phone. All attention drawn to me. All you could hear was Fairy Tale OP3. I can't lie, I was a bit embarrassed. I got put on blast, but I know low-key some of those guys deep down knew that what I was listening to was straight heat. And today I will stand on business if the same thing happened to me. I think as an anime fan in 2024, it's kind of normal now. I don't think anyone should still be in the closet and not be able to bop to anime music, but for me, I mess with anime openings, endings, and OSTs heavy. The crazy burst of animations, colors, just feeding to my ADHD. As a kid growing up and even as an adult today, is just the perfect way to kick off an episode. But what becomes more beautiful is when you watch and listen to an OP and you just say, damn, I need to have that on my playlist. The OP and the ED are two of the most important things that I take from this show, and because of that, I felt like just making a whole video dedicated to this. So let's talk about anime openings. For anyone that's watched anime, I don't know how you can overlook these openings. There's been times when someone has said to me that they watch anime and I'd be like, oh yeah, bet. Then I'd ask them what their favorite anime is, and they probably say something like Hunter x Hunter or Steins Gate, probably one of those popular picks. And I would just play out an opening and I would just look at them and they'd look at me as if I have some sort of disorder for playing a random song in the middle of our conversation. And then eventually they'd hit me with that, oh yeah, I don't really watch the openings, I skip it. How is that even possible? The opening isn't just some filler in the episode to make it hit 20+ minutes. It's not just a catchy tune. These openings play a crucial role in experiencing an anime. I know some people can pick up an anime just because the OP is good, and I know some people that can drop an anime just because the OP is bad. I remember back in 2016, I picked up Divine Gate just because it had a good OP. Trust me, this anime was complete and utter shit. But you see what I'm saying? I would have never picked up this anime or given it a try if the OP wasn't good. When I watch an anime opening, for me there's 3 things that happen. 1, it sets the tone. You get that quick glimpse of action, the characters, the mood. It's like a steady setup to get you ready and pumped for an episode that you're about to watch. The only problem though that you can get sometimes is that sometimes these openings be spoiling. I can't lie. Number 2, I get turned on by the art. I don't know about you guys, but the animation for some of these openings is what just does it for me. These openings are literally the best animation that you're gonna get out of the whole anime. In openings, they put in their best when it comes to animations, character designs, music composition. Like Divine Gate for example, sometimes the opening is better than the show itself. Number 3, the opening creates a community. Like I said, nowadays, I do not believe anyone that watches anime is in the closet when it comes to bumping to anime openings publicly. There's a whole subculture of anime fans who are obsessed with openings. And that leads me to my next part that I've dedicated to this video, where we have to discuss OP quizzes. Hand on heart, I can actually say OP quizzes is what made me watch a lot more anime. If OP quizzes didn't exist, I could probably say to you today that I watched a cool 30 to 50 anime. And that's something live for me. I've probably watched or attempted close to 200-ish anime. And that just isn't short 12 episode animes, 25 episode animes. There's a good few 100+, 200+ episode shows inside there. Me and 2 of my guys growing up, literally we're all like brothers. As we were kids growing up, we would meet up like once a week. We would meet up, go to the living room, sit down in front of the TV, scroll through YouTube, look for OP quizzes, ED quizzes, OST quizzes, filter it down to the past week, because trust me, I can say any video created before 2020, we have probably watched everything. And we just play and keep score between all of us, seeing who could get the OP first. This was the most comp game we had back then. Forget 2K, forget FIFA, forget Ninja Storm Fighter Z Xenoverse. This was the compest out of all of them. And I cannot lie, when we discovered anime music quizzes, I just knew that this comp would never die. I know I'll probably be asked what my favorite OP is, and to be honest, I do not know if I can give a straightforward answer to that. But there's 3 openings that I will highlight here. Gintama OP 13. This OP is literally pure dopamine, pure adrenaline, crazy animation, The OP made me watch 200 episodes of Gintama just so I could get to this part of the anime. I never made it there. The anime wasn't entirely my vibe, but still, this OP is up there for me. Now, this isn't an OP, but bro, I literally look at this as if it's an OP. Hunter x Hunter ED5. This one can actually bring a tear to my eye as I listen. Just reminds me of how much I really enjoyed this anime and the Chimera Ants arc. Now, those last two songs might not be in my top 3, but this OP I'm about to share with you guys easily is my favorite OP of all time. This opening is a lot darker than any other OP I really enjoy. Looking back on it even reminds me of the shift in tone in the Bleach story at this point. It was this OP that made me pick up Bleach in the first place. I didn't ever watch Bleach growing up. I watched it pretty late, but with this OP, I just had to get through the whole story. I'm pretty sure this was even one of the very last openings of this whole show. Watching the whole show to get to this point, it was truly worth the grind. Let me even ask some of you guys a question. Have you ever just been listening to an OP and you were just outside, just walking, might have been going to school, might have been going to work. When the OP just hits like a certain part, you just feel like absolutely running. Or if you ever just listen to an OP, you just look up to the sky, you just feel like screaming. I'm telling you, some of these OPs, I actually don't know what's inside of these OPs. Like, I don't know what's inside of it. But it just gives you some sort of feeling to make you just start doing something. It makes you feel like you're in the anime itself. I'm telling you, I still don't understand how people can tell me that they watch anime skipping the openings. It doesn't make any sense to me. One thing that these openings do that nothing else can do is that they have exposed me to a wider range of music genres. From the rock music we get in shonen like Naruto to the sweet pop melodies we get in Slice of Life, openings have literally taken me on a musical journey that I don't think I would have experienced anywhere else. Actually, I can't even lie. WWE intros, they have tried their best as well. They also had a factor to play. With every good thing, there's always something or someone that tries to ruin everything. For anime openings, that's Pellic. You don't know the amount of times I have thought I found an opening on Spotify just to hear the most non-black voice ruining the OP that I once loved. I get the passion, but for me, he has done more bad than good by doing all these English dub covers on anime music. Anime openings will always have a special place in my heart. Even if a day was to come where I decide to hang up the boots and call it quits, I'ma still vibe out to the whole Samurai Champloo soundtrack. For guys that are still skipping openings and leaving the episode before listening to the ending, just stop it. You know what, I'm even gonna make it a criminal offense. If you're still skipping OPs and EDs and I catch you, that's a straight ban coming through for you guys.